What's happening, everybody? Welcome back here to the channel. We're going to talk about the Bitcoin price in this video and just kind of going through some of my news and articles that I kind of, look at every single morning, and something jumped out at me. This is coming from a popular analyst talking about where we are in this cycle. Very, very bullish, I think, for Bitcoin long term, right? Where we are right now is to be expected. We're going to dive into the technicals, what this analyst is talking about, price points, all of that going to be covered in this video for you guys. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And the short answer here, and we're going to put some meat around this as we roll on into the video, we are still at the beginning of this bull market. Okay, yes, the Bitcoin halving has happened, but we are not at the end of this bull run. Many people, when we start to see this choppiness, volatility, even sideways action, people start to get nervous. People start to get a little shaky, right? And they start to panic a little bit. But this correction that we're in right now with the price of Bitcoin, to be expected, right? We set all-time highs before the halving, which, by the way, never has happened before. Obviously, we have all the institutional demand coming into Bitcoin now, meaning we have people buying Bitcoin that never were buying Bitcoin back in 2021 and during that cycle. BlackRock already owns 1% of the supply. We've got millionaires and billionaires getting exposure, making it a little piece of their portfolio, right? We talk about diversifying. Well, there are a ton of very, very wealthy individuals and institutions slowly but surely getting into Bitcoin thanks to BlackRock, thanks to the ETFs. Why? Because they can go through their trusted broker now and get access to Bitcoin. Whereas before, it was a learning curve. They had to go get it on Coinbase or some other place where they may or may not have felt comfortable, right? So in terms of kind of where we are right now, in looking at some of the top analysts, they basically say we're definitely in a correction from the top. We just set an all-time high on Bitcoin very recently. They believe this is temporary though, and talking about a double top, which is usually a bearish trend, right? The chart goes and hits the top twice. We had that. We're in the middle of that kind of correction. And basically things have held true based on what we had talked about in early April, that we'd probably get into some choppy waters this month. I think the video we put out was like on April 2nd or something like that, talking about how, Bitcoin's price could get kind of boring right now, trade sideways, and be very choppy, right? It's exactly what's happened here as we're almost at the end of April. But what about the halving? Shouldn't we have seen a big pump? Yes and no, right? Because we already got the pump before the halving. And here's the thing with the Bitcoin halving. It's a bullish event, but we don't see the price of Bitcoin double until about 6 months after the halving. So after every Bitcoin halving, we've seen the price double within 6 months. Okay, so we were roughly at 62,000. That means by the end of the year, if history repeats itself, Bitcoin's price will be above $100,000. It's not a event where immediately everybody comes rushing in. It's that slow kind of trickle down event, and you could see it on all the historical charts. After all the halvings, the first, the second, the third, we just had our fourth. We are just in that kind of middle of that correction, choppy phase that usually takes place for 2-3 months, right? Summers have notoriously been kind of boring for crypto. Would not be surprised at all if we get that right now during this year, during this cycle. Now, in terms of, how low we could go, there are a lot of indicators out there. I mean, nobody has a crystal ball here. I do have my trading indicator that's built by some of the best, XT Algo. The links are down below. If you guys do want to sign up with that, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. Guys, it's a little over $1 a day. You could try it for a month. If you don't like it, fully, cancel fully. We'll refund you. My team has you covered there. If you do decide to purchase, though, I'm going to walk you through 6 steps on how to use it with any crypto, any stock, any commodity. You could use this to trade gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you want. It's a great tool. Links are down below to that. But the low side we've kind of looked at is right around 60,000 flat. We've held that pretty well. Now, if we did dip a little bit below that, 55,000 could be in the cards. I'm not ruling that out completely just yet, but I don't think we're going to get there. I mean, basically we have several layers of support at 60K, which we've held so far, 56,000 and 52,000. Now, if the first two break, 60 and 56K, that 52K could be reached and be the final place that we kind of bounce off of, and then finally move up higher from there. That is kind of the general consensus around what many analysts think about the price of Bitcoin. Now, interestingly enough, this morning, we do have Ethereum outpacing Bitcoin pretty significantly. Ethereum's up 5+%, Bitcoin up 1% here in the last 24 hours. There are a lot of rumors circulating that an Ethereum ETF is right around the corner. Could be as soon as May. I don't see that. I think they're going to kick the can down the road like they did with Bitcoin. But eventually, we're going to get, I think, an Ethereum ETF too. And that will open the floodgates for institutional money to rush into Ethereum, which in return could be great for altcoins. Everything is based off Ethereum, right? When it comes to altcoins. Not everything, but a lot of things. And that could open the door for some really nice price action, I think, later this year. Of course, we are in an election cycle too, which that's going to have an impact on the markets, as always. And we'll be right here for you guys, making sure you guys got the news, information. Check out XT Algo, links down below. Definitely sign up, give it a shot today. Again, it's basically risk-free because you can try it for 30 days. If you don't like it, full refund, no questions asked. I've got hundreds of people using it. They're absolutely loving the tool, helping them make better decisions in crypto. Links down below. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you. Bye.